everybody, my name is Silver Valkyrie and welcome back to Skyrim. So you may notice we are in a different location. Okay, so I'm going to give you a very quick rundown of what happened. So I recorded 2 parts of this series and they were crap. Nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. Apart from we adopted Miko, as you can see. But we haven't technically adopted him. He just sort of thinks that this is his house. From the My Home Your Home mod. Which is good because I didn't want to leave him out there in the rain. But yeah, so you can see him over there. He's quite happy. He will just stay there now until I tell him to otherwise. And we adopted Lucia, which I will show you in a minute. We also managed to get enough money. We also got enough money to furnish the child's bedroom, which is how we were able to adopt Lucia. And we delivered a couple more things to the gallery, to the museum, because we found a dead Imperial, so we took all his armor and his swords and donated it all. That's literally all that happened. And I just felt bad making you sit through an episode that just was boring. So boring. So, instead, this is going to be like a little, kind of a in the middle part, where I take you on a tour of the safe house. So if you do not want to see, all this video is going to be is taking you on a tour of the safe house. That's it. If you're not really bothered or you already know what it looks like, then feel free to leave and I'll see you next time. So basically, the safe house. There are a couple ways to get it. Number one, you have to have the Live Another Life mod installed, and then you also have to have the Guildmaster add-on to that. So you do the Statue of Mara thing, you pick Guildmaster, you do the little intro quest, come to the museum, and you'll get the key to the safe house straight away, like day one. The other way to get it from Arian officially is to donate 50 things to the museum. And once you've done that, fast travel somewhere, and then you will get a letter in the mail that looks like this. It'll say letter from Arian, and it will say, "Good day, my friend. I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to report to you the current success of the museum, and to offer you an additional incentive since you have proven yourself quite capable. You have started to receive visitors to the museum, and they are quite taken with the displays. I've set up a donation box near the museum entrance, now leave your share of the contributions made by patrons who visit inside it. Feel free to help yourself to the proceeds anytime you stop by. Additionally, I wanted to offer you the use of the museum safe house. It's been locked up and unused for some time, but I went in and made sure it was in good order. You will find it's fully equipped with all the amenities you could ever want. This key will give you access. Be well and keep up the good work, Arian Morellis." So a courier will deliver that to you. There will be a key inside, and the key will be to the safe house, and then the safe house is basically your house. So another thing, if you would like to make this place a home where your spouse and your children can live, one, you need the children's bedroom receipt. I'll show you how to get that. And two, you also need the Hearthfire multiple adoptions mod, so that you get the spell Bless Home, and you have to stand in this house and use the spell. And it'll say, "Do you want to make this home?" You say yes, and you'll be able to get children to move in and whatever else. But yeah, so all these mods the names of the mods will be in the description box below if you're interested. I'll leave specific links to the ones that you need for the safe house. Well, you just need Legacy for the safe house, really. If you want the Guildmaster start, I will leave a link to that one as well.
You could use a bit more art on these walls, I think.
Thank you, Inigo. Thank you very much. So, this is the living room. When you first enter the safe house, you will have a table, and on this table will be fate cards and some money. You are free to take them. This is where journals and scrolls will be stored. If you put them in, you also have a key holder, so you can see we have a cell key and the Blackbriar Lodge keys in there. You have a fire that you can light if you have the wood for it. You have all these, I think most of the curtains you can open and close. You can open and close some of them. This leads out onto a balcony that you can fully furnish with the receipts that I will show you how to get in a second. You have benches, Miko, and then you have this little armory, little space. So I will show you the sorting chest in a second, and anything you put in that sorting chest will get like dispersed around the house. So say that you put an elven mace in the storage chest, it will come here. So you just click on this and you have all your maces ready available. It has storage for every single weapon you could want, shields, both kinds of armor. The sell pile, I'm not entirely sure what the sell pile is. I think you might just be able to just, let me just like maybe drop some in. Is there anything that I don't want? Let me see. Not really. Okay. Well, I think either that just stores it or it sells it for you. I'm not entirely sure. These are just some random storage chests you can use. But yeah, that is basically it. And there's a nice little sort of jail door there. But carrying on downstairs, in this room, we have the dining area, and your children and your spouses and anybody else you have to live here will come and sit here and eat. Again, oh, this isn't actually a fireplace you can light. Okay, fair enough. Then in here we have the kitchen. So again, the storage chest I will show you in a minute. You can put stuff in it, and it will get stored into these things. So cooked foods, raw foods. We have there's a couple of ingredients here you're free to take. Glass doors. Dishes. The stores dishes. There you go. You have an oven you can use. That goes out to a balcony again. This is a liquor cabinet. More mead. And this will store cakes if you put them in the storage chest. Then in here we have the cooler, which, as you can see, there's a mammoth snout in there. Because we put the mammoth snout in here. So whatever goes in here will be translated into here once there's enough of them, basically. And then in here we have a storage thing, same thing. But I think you have to do... Oops, I've shut myself in the storage closet. Missed items? There. Oh, that's just clutter chested it. Okay. I see. I don't know what that did, but I'm sure we'll find out at some point. And then if you have the Cheesemod for everyone installed, you will also have this door, which is the cheese aging room. And as you can see, we already have a couple cheeses in here. You can totally fill this room out. You know, the cheese up there. But for this one, you can't just dump the cheese in a storage room. If you want the cheese to be displayed, you must put it in this box, or it will not display on the cabinets. You bored, Nigo, I'm sorry. But yeah, that is the basics of the kitchen and dining room. This is a picture that you can display, so there'll be a little like wooden thing where you can display all the paintings, because you can't put paintings in the display drop-off chest because they won't count. So they won't be able to be sorted. So you have to place paintings yourself, which is fine. Next up, we have over here, this is the crafting room and everything you could ever possibly need. So we have an archaeology workspace that you can store your fragments in. We have a replica workbench in here. This is for clutter that will get sorted. You have a chopping block here that you can use. You have a staff enchanter. I don't know what that is. This is where all of your alchemy ingredients will be stored, as well as an alchemy lab. Over here we have this. I don't know what this does. Oh, you can trade in. You can trade in other soul gems, basically, is what you can do. That's cool. So if you have like a lot of petty soul gems, I'm sure you could like use them to like make a better soul gem, I guess. Disenchanting font. There's a soul extractor, an arcane enchanter for you to use. Then over here we have a blacksmith area, which is a smelter and every blacksmith thing that you could need. Over here is where all of your iron and stuff will be stored, metals, ore, that kind of thing. Building materials and stuff in there. This is the leathercraft, so you'll get all of your pelts and strips and stuff will be stored here. And this is well, actually I don't know what this is. I don't know actually. Store supplies. Oh, I think what that's done is it's taken everything out of my inventory. Oh my god, it has. It's taken everything out of my... It's taken all of my food out of my inventory. It's taken all my food out and it's sorted it, basically, is what that's done. So be careful clicking on that. And this is a sorting chest. So these are things it can't sort because it doesn't have a space to sort it. But basically, you can put everything in here. You can put your cards, you can put weapons, you can put food, you can put... Well, no, you can't put food in there, I don't think. But you can put all sorts in there and it'll get sorted all around the house. You have mannequins that you can do whatever you'd like with. Put whatever armor you want on there. You can have shield racks that you can display any weapons that you like. And that's pretty much that. So very, very handy. Book return. I assume this will take books down to the museum. Hi, Miko. Yeah. So upstairs, right in front of you, you have the master bedroom, which is your bedroom. This is where your cards will be stored until you have a full deck. And then you can take them out and put them in the museum. The achievement rewards. Oh. Oh, okay. So I know what that is. Basically, there is a separate mod that you can get called the Curator's Companion, and it comes with a whole bunch of achievements. And I think that is what that is. So you might not have that. The fireplace you can light with wood. This is where it will store any clothes that you give it. This is where any jewelry will be stored. More book returns. You can sort out outfits here. Through here you have the cloak closet. This is where unique cloaks will be stored. So not like your everyday like bog standard cloak that you can get from like everywhere. Like your black linen cloak, for example, isn't going to be stored here. But all the Dragon Priest's cloaks will be hung up in here when you bring them in to be sorted. And they will get displayed. Through here you have a lovely bathroom. Not that the bathroom is really useful in Skyrim. I know you can get bathing mods and soap mods and mods where you have to like keep yourself clean and stuff like that. But you can turn it on and make it all steamy and bubbly and good for RP. And then, yeah, so that is pretty much the master bedroom. It's very nice. If we go this way, if you have the Hearthfire dolls installed, this is where they will be stored. Or displayed, should I say. And this is the child's bedroom. So this is a fully furnished child's room. As you can see, Lucia is asleep. And this is Lucia's chest. As you can see, she has a couple of things in there, but I'll leave those there. You can have up to 6 children with this mod, and I think it's really cute because, like, they like put stuff on here, like little miniature like things and horse and carriage. And over here, there's like a tiny dragon's reach, just like a little dollhouse. It's very cute. There's like a little toy box, and yeah, each child gets their own kind of like little space. It's very, very adorable. And I love this a lot. I think there is an additional mod called the SAFEHOUSE Plus, where you can turn this room into a second follower bedroom. So if you have My Home is Your Home, you can tell vanilla followers to stay in here, and you'll have more space to do so, I guess. But yeah, down the final room we have is the follower room. So this isn't fully decked out yet. Because I don't have enough money to deck it out. The receipts are very expensive, and I will show you the receipts in a second. So the child's room receipt, do I still have it? Do I still have it? Do I still have it? Yeah, okay. So furniture receipt B, this was like 3,050 gold. So they're very expensive. So that's the child's room, and this is the follower's room. So you have to buy the follower's room separately. And like I said, I will show you where to do that. That is a lovely map. I really would like one of these maps. I have a Lord of the Rings Middle-earth map, but I would love this map in my bedroom also. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And with my with followers like Inigo, you can just tell him.
Speak to me. Go ahead, ask away.
You can tell him to relax here for a
Yes,
bit.
Thank you.
And
I
he will
try to
just
be
like
a good
he will
guest.
sandbox here.
Is this where you plan your adventures?
So he will just sort of sandbox about. He'll use the equipment in the crafting room. He'll go and sit on the table. He'll sit down and eat, read books. Yeah, he will sandbox here pretty much forever. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, this My Home Is Your Home mod works on every vanilla follower apart from Vigilance and one of the house Carls, I believe. I'm not sure, but it works with Miko. So as you can see, it doesn't class this as being like, oh, you've adopted him. But you can just say, stay here, because we don't want Miko to die, do we? No, we don't. So Miko now has a nice little cushy museum house where he is safe, and he has no worry about getting hurt or rained on, and he's just chilling, which is great. But yeah, that is pretty much the safe house. I will do an updated tour maybe down the line once I've furnished everything. But for now, let's grab Inigo back with us.
What is on your lead? I follow.
Let's grab Inigo back, and we will head to Bits and Pieces, and I will show you how to get the receipts. Oh, also, before we go, I'm terrible. I keep forgetting things. If you pick up the book that's on the table called the Curator's Guide, it's literally on the table just as you go in. As soon as Orion's invited you in, you can just give it. You can just take it. But once you've been to this, oh, okay, you can only use it inside the drive. So when you're inside and you use the book, thing will pop up, and it'll say find Orion, move to a location, or read the guide or whatever. So when you hit move to the location, once you've been to the safe house once, you can then teleport to the safe house from anywhere inside the gallery. So it's really handy, and I suggest keeping that book with you at all times. And try not to lose it, because it is great if you don't know your way around, like me. Alright, here is Bits and Pieces.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
So all you do is you talk to this
Need
nice
something?
lady. Ask what you've got for sale.
Some might call this junk.
And then in
I call them treasures.
the book section, she will have these. So, safe house patio seating and patio greenhouse. So these will be on the balconies outside. You can buy those, but you can see how expensive they are. Very expensive. I don't know if they're this expensive because of a mod I have, or if they just are this expensive. And then this is the follower furniture. This is going to be my next purchase, the follower furniture. So I will do a separate tour as soon as I've managed to get the money, and I'll do like a little tour of the follower room. But yeah, that is basically it. And as soon as you buy it, the next time you head into the museum, all the stuff will just be there.
Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
There you go. That is the museum safe house tour. This like I said, this is going to be like a little sort of 0.5 episode. I think episode 3.5 we'll call it. But yeah, I'm sorry about the 2 episodes in between. You just missed Miko and trading in some stuff at the museum. That was literally it. We did nothing else. It was a very, very boring episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I upload 3 days a week, and I stream 4 days a week over on Twitch. All my links are in the description box, and if I don't see you before, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!